Hey everybody, it's me and Glam Gold. Glam Gold. Haha, Glammy. Bah. We're just gonna do a little get ready this morning and just, talk about stuff. So, Glammy, let's start, since I've already got most of the face done, let's do the fun stuff. I think everybody's favorite thing is the eyeshadow. If you've got something that you like better than eyeshadow, hey, comment below, because, I don't know, I'm just like, I love the eyeshadow. Everything else is like, ooh, getting ready for the eyeshadow. Alright, Glammy, you go sit over there. I'm going to use my Buff collection that I've been, seriously trying to hit pan on. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I'm hitting pan on a lot of them, but, still working on it. Here's my favorite brush is the Sante, and, it says on it what it is, but whatever. Okay, so, wow, my eyes are really getting bad. I tell you what, here pretty soon, I'm going to have to do something about figuring out how to get these cataracts removed, or I'm just going to be blind. I'm using a kind of a weird color for a transition. It's, I don't know, it's a little bit pinkish, but it's kind of light, and mostly the biggest reason that I'm using it, I don't know if you can see that color right there, is because, I'm just trying, I haven't hit pan on it. I think I've got like 4 left in here to hit pan on. And, the thing about the whole pan project, at first I just did it because I had started hitting pan on a few of these and thought, well, gee, I don't want to use some of them up and then just not even have touched other ones, So I thought, that doing a pan project would kind of even it out a little bit, which it has. But the other benefit that I have found is that by using shades that aren't my normal, favorites, the one that I just reach for, but by forcing myself to kind of, let me use a little lighter one now and just kind of blend with that. The 4 colors that are left are obviously not 4 colors that I use frequently, and this kind of forces me to use them, and basically I'm discovering uses for them and how to use them that I would not have even, I wouldn't have spent any time on them before. So it's kind of forcing me to have a little learning experience, which, let's face it, the more you know, the more power you have. So, experimenting and using these different shades, I figure is only good for my future in, applying shadow to myself. Okay, so the other 2 that I have not hit pan on are these 2 darker ones. I'm going to use the lighter of those 2 and just kind of do the whole off the side kind of triangle thing. These can, actually I forgot I was going to use my banana powder and I totally forgot. I just got banana powder in my Ipsy and it's been pretty cool. Kind of another new thing to play with. So yeah, just, I'm going to take the excess off of my brush and I'm just going to kind of blend and drag that darker color around and bit into the crease and trying to push it up because I do have I have a huge crease because of the hooded lids. So like I actually have more crease than lid, so if I just fill in the crease with the brown colors, I won't have anything, there's won't be any place left for the lids. Alright, I think that's alright. Well, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and use my little banana powder right now. I kind of, you know, this feels so much different from the setting powders that I had tried. I had a Manicadar, something like that, setting powder, and I had the It Cosmetics, you know, samples, and I actually had more than one sample of each, so I really gave it a fair shot. I also had a Tarte setting powder, and just really this is so much, I'm going to pour grammar here, but it's very fine as compared to those ones. Of course, this is a loose powder, and the It was a solid pressed powder. But the others were also loose, and this is so fine, and it feels so silky. I just really like it. Okay, so for the lids, I'm going to use my Tarte Force of the Sea. I think this is the number 2, the one that came in a BoxyCharm. And I need a decent lid brush. Here we go. I'm going to use my little So Susan packing brush. And oh, what are we going to do with this? I think I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to use this one here for the there we go. I haven't used this one in a while. I kind of forget how pigmented it is, or if it's not. I'm going to use that for my inside and outside lid. And then just kind of carry it into the crease a little bit. But leaving like the center of the lid open for something a little more fun. You know, I don't know how I feel about fun. Get it in. I know I'm trying to do this so you can see, but the mirror's not in the way. My arm is in the way, right? So right here, and then I put some here, and now I'm going to just kind of carry it into the crease and just go over top of that center. And I even come into like below a little bit, depending upon how pigmented it is, and you know, and what kind of a mood I'm in. But there she goes. Okay. And you know, I think I am even going to use my little, I think this is a vintage brush. Came in a set. This is the Go Girl Go. Right. And I'm going to use that same color, same shade, and just kind of bring it under a little bit. This brush actually came in a set, and I have the other two brushes. I just don't really use the other two brushes. I do have one palette that works well with those two brushes, but I kind of found for the most part I prefer my other brushes for, you know, the actual lid and brow. I know the lighting in here is incredibly, well, I've got a window in front of me. I'm trying to, but anything I want to do, turn to catch my light. It's crazy. Okay, and of course, for the center, I'm going to use this beautiful shimmery gold color. And we're just going to do that with the whole. I know, I'm not crazy about it either. And, you know, I have done this with a brush, but it just looks so much better. So much better. Look at that. With the finger application, it just, I don't know. You know, I guess maybe it clings to the brush because it you know, when you're trying to do this, you can see the shimmers on the brush. So obviously the brush is picking up the shimmers. Now, why it comes off of your finger onto the eye so much better. I don't know if maybe it's a skin-on-skin contact kind of a thing. I don't know. But I can tell you that in my experience, okay, even the shadows that work well, that the shimmers and glitters, etc., that work well with, okay, I don't know where it went. Yeah, okay. The things that work well with the brush are still just work better with the finger application. It's crazy, I know, but that's how it is. And yeah, I just found it. You know, do you guys keep these things and keep them in your palettes? Make another comment on that, because I do. And if they don't, like this one does not have the plastic thing, it kind of aggravates me a little bit. Is that too weird? Okay, I'm going to use, let me see. I'm going to go in with some Wet n Wild. So I had to I have like these weird spots down here that I kind of hit with my concealer, but I don't like to go too low with too much because it makes my eyes look even like really baggy if I take that concealer in that big triangle that most people do. So, you know, concealer is another thing that you have to really experiment with. You know, first kind of try and what other people are doing, and then just sort of shift it and change it and see what works for you. I like the Wet n Wild. The thing is, it comes in like, I don't know, 5 shades, maybe 3. I don't know, something like that. I didn't even do the inside highlighter on my shadow, but that's alright. Okay, we're going to use our Stroke of Wow. Tell you something else that this was Ipsy. This was the makeup bag that I've been using, and I don't know what happened. Seriously. It's not like I apply a lot of makeup when I'm out. Although I do use my makeup bag, like right now, my daily makeup that I use in the morning is in there. And if I want to reach for something different, you know, it's right here on my makeup bureau, which I'm still working on this whole room. As you can see behind me, it's chaos. There's still a bed in here that I've actually got for sale. It's a nice bed, but there's 2 people living in this house and we have 5 beds. So, you know what? This one can go. And, then I'm going to move I've got some glass tables and things that I can move in here and really kind of turn this into more of a makeup studio. But it is starting to get a little more organized, and I've got a lot more stuff out of here, you know. Okay, there's that. What do you think, Lamb Goat? One of the things that I've been using a lot is this Note blush that I got from BoxyCharm. Here's a little, I do have it on, but it has the little brush that comes in it, and you know, a lot of times the brushes that come in things are not really usable. It's just like, oh yeah, it came with a brush, isn't that cute? Here's what I've done though, because this stuff is really pigmented. I use the brush like sideways to apply because I can really get it where I want it. And then I turn it the widthwise to like blend it. And let me tell you what, this is not a bad little brush. I have used it a few times now, and I'm finding it to work really well. So, you know, if you get BoxyCharm and you got this blush and you want to try this blush, you know, give that little blush a chance, because I'm finding that it's actually kind of like a fan brush to apply and then turn it and, you know, like blend it, and it's really, it's not a bad little brush. Then this stuff, Dr. Brandt, the needles no more baggage under eye stuff. I've been using this quite a bit, and I'm sorry to say that, because I really was hoping for a product that I could use with my moisturizer, you know, apply it in the morning and apply it at night. I'm not saying this stuff doesn't work, and maybe if you're not 57 years old and, you know, have a lot of sun damage and weather damage, it would work better, because I have, when we're talking bags, we're talking like grocery bags, okay? I've got some serious, here's what it looks like. It's just a little orangey, kind of, I don't know if you can see that or not. I did hit some thin spots, so I have been kind of, you know, working it a little bit. I apply it the same way that I apply my under eye moisturizer, and it says to just use this right over your moisturizer. Apply as many times a day as, you know, apply as needed. Well, let me tell you what, my as needed, quite a bit. The orange, I think is kind of a, the idea is maybe like a little color correction, and it really doesn't bother me. I think it's, you know, it turns out just fine. I do see a difference using this you know, in a few minutes, the bags will deteriorate a bit. However, I'm finding that I'm using it, like this is something, if it's really going to work for you, or at least in my case, it's something you need to carry with you, because I'm using it like 5 times a day. Now, I use it in the morning, about mid-morning, I do it again, like around noon, I do it again, mid-afternoon, once again, and then at night when I do my, you know, wash, cleanse, and do my nighttime moisturizer, I use it again. So, now I only use a little speck, you know, so this should last a long time, but in my case, I think this is something that you're going to have to use several times a day, unless, you know, if you don't really have a problem with bags under the eyes, or if it's like a, you know, I got up late this morning and I have bags under the eyes, it's not an everyday thing, it may work much better, you know, but let's face it, if it's not an everyday thing, those bags are going to disappear anyways. This is just kind of helping them along. As far as like permanent bags under the eyes from age, and, you know, the environment, etc., you have to put more than twice a day. In my case, more than twice a day. However, it feels nice. You know, it's warm, so the weather is warm, so putting this on gives it a little cooling effect, which feels very, you know, very nice. Yeah, but I'm thinking, you know, more than twice a day, unless you are young and, you know, for whatever reason, the bags that are under your eyes are temporary anyways. You know, but, you know, that's just my opinion, and it's kind of fun, and, you know, if you're using some of this, because I was really excited. As a matter of fact, I came this close to actually buying more. Setting spray, all-nighter. I'm sorry, this is just the best. But since I decided it's no buy July, I have not purchased it. And it is, there's some groups that you can, you know, that ladies have it for sale. Alright, very nice. You know, I'm sorry, that all-nighter sprayer is really, I mean, I still do the pat thing, but it's a nice mist. But yeah, I stopped myself, and now I'm glad, because I think that by the time this is gone, I'm going to have found something I like better. I'm not saying it's not good, it's just not what I thought it was. But yeah, you know, I mean, look, it's, you know, it's nice. It is, it's nice, and I will use the entire thing. Back to the setting spray. This is like, I don't know, my third one of these. So I emptied, you know, and then I keep the whole thing so that I keep the sprayer. Okay, one of the big problems with the Cover FX was, oh, I don't like the sprayer. Well, let me tell you what, you see the sprayer that's on that? It's a sprayer that came off of one of these, and it works just fine. So, yay me. This is luminous. I think in the summer when I'm fixing to sweat anyways, I don't really need luminous, you know, and pretty close to being gone because I use it a lot in the winter. Anyways, so that's about it. You know, try out your little brush in here and tell me what you think. Hey, how do you think my eyebrows look? I'm using this pomade from Cello. It came in our BoxyCharm. Never tried a pomade before. I think I really like, I mean, because my brows don't have much color and they don't have much lashes, I think I kind of like the Brow Gal Fiber Gel because it kind of builds them. Obviously, if you don't need your brows to be built, that would not work for you. But I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I did use this today. I think it looks all right. I think it's another one of those products that I'm just going to have to keep experimenting with until I really figure out how to use it. This, definitely want to hear some opinions and, you know, what you think of it. How many times a day do you use it? You know, would I go out and purchase it for the 40 whatever dollars that they're selling it for? No, I don't really think, and I hate to say that, and I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot of guff about this because it's a really popular brand, but I just don't think that's worth $40. I think I could probably find other products that I would have to use 5 times a day that would work just as good for less than $40. But you know, if I can get one for $10 or $15 on one of the BoxyCharm groups, I might just do that. So, dude, what do you think? Are we ready for the day? That blush is, I like it. It's nice. I think it goes well with the bronzer that I've been using. You know, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The colors blend very well. Shades, colors, whatever. Anyways, y'all, send me some comments. Let's, you know, tell me what's going on. And everybody have a great day. Okay, do your thing, Glam Goat. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, Glam Goat. And hope you wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.